What interests me the most is the expression of energy, historical context, and the connectivity to my subject material. I paint on wood to coexist and link the symbolic properties of wood to people with melanin. I find myself painting through the use of shadows and light as I like to paint by sculpting and subtracting material so that I can literally carve out the figure from my paintings, utilizing the patina of the raw wood. What really and truly led me to wanting to do art is a transfer of intensity of conversation to another form. Being able to transfer conversation or feeling to another form of expression so that as human beings we can connect on different paths. A form that doesn't necessarily need to be colonized by structures and rules such as language, that can speak directly to the spirit of someone. However nuanced you want it to be, let's dive in and explore together. That's the space I bring. My name is Zozo. I'm a young fine artist and I like to create. I've always been intrigued on the different pathways that would express creativeness, studying things such as architecture, graphic design, product design, concept art, live drawing, sculpting, installation, fashion, photography, all the way down to dance. The different ways of expression in different formats. So what are you really trying to put out and say? Deciphering and understanding all these different languages under the realm of creativity. I grew up in between both France, London and Guadeloupe. Guadeloupe, for people that probably don't know, it's a small French Caribbean island. As English spoken as one gets, I'm French and Caribbean, so you'll definitely catch a twang somewhere along the line. To which over the years has influenced me with my work, refinement, and the overall love of nature. I'm a young dad of a beautiful 7-year-old princess. We stay in the studio but we paint together. She even paints and draws at the back of my paintings as a timestamp, so that it can actually date how old the painting is through the evolution of her drawings and stories. The older she gets, the better her drawings will be, and the more you'll be able to see the evolution of her and the paintings. I also enrich my visual representations and adventures through traveling and living in places such as Kenya and Canada. This really helped to expand my horizons and perspectives of what's really being felt out there. Visualizing stories, what's really being lived, slipping in between the lines of social media and histories and crafts, helping shape the influence of narratives of my paintings. In the future, I could see myself scaling up my projects for large clients. I'm also thinking of incorporating some 3D aspects to my painting. So for instance, some wood carving, give it a little oomph and I play with my painting so you have this sense of freedom, of lightness, lightheartedness, and a feeling that we all enjoy, we all like.